All right, so moving on, we'll be having our next speaker to take us forward with our conference for today. A very special person. He's an accomplished financial management guru, and he's no other than Ahmed Aziz, all the way from Egypt, joining us. See, for us to be complete, we need the men on our side to help push us forward, to support us, because we can't do it without the men. So we have a very special man in our midst today, all the way from Egypt, as I said. So please welcome Mr. Or should I say Dr. Ahmed Aziz from Egypt. Ahmed is a seasoned management professional with 25 years of experience in strategy, financial, and change management. As CFO of GROHE Egypt for 15 years and Deputy CFO, that's Chief Financial Officer, at Saudi Bin Laden for 10 years. He excelled in P&L management, operational efficiency, and satisfaction, known for fostering organizational culture, building teams, and promoting diversity and inclusion. Ahmed is an expert in financial planning, restructuring, and profit maximization. After leaving Grow, he co-founded Water Value, where he currently serves as CEO, leading the import and export of sanitary products and representing 6 exclusive European A-class brands in Egypt. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcome with a rousing virtual ovation, our speaker, Ahmed Aziz. Thank you so much. Excited to have you with us.
Very comprehensive introduction. I would like to thank you for that. As well, special thanks to Noila to allow me to join this very fruitful discussion, and sure for Sandra for doing an outstanding job to make it happen, and for my partner and my friend Genevieve Duncan for allowing me to allow this kind of discussion, which really is fruitful our business environment and our society. Sure, I'm just to briefing about I'm today trying to share with you how we can demolishing all those social barriers facing women since decades, not allowing her to get to the suitable place she deserves. And in my opinion, from old ancient history, all religious, Judaism, Christianity, and Islam gave the woman the respect she deserves. But unfortunately, after that, due to some stupid leadership, put the woman on those frame to whom she should marry, to if she's allowed to learn or not, if she allowed to go to the college, if she allowed to inherit, to do her own business, and those all stupid barriers which limitate the woman to go beyond what she's planning to do or what she deserves to have. But thanks God that what we are now living in my opinion, in the best era of giving the women all freedom they need to go for all scales of management without giving any kind of concern about this old historical social barriers, given and locked, boxed all active women not to doing her positive role. And sure, I would like to salute those brave women who refuse to be boxed from the beginning. As you know, there is always a strong behind the scenes, strong woman who decided to fight for their rights. I would like to talk, for example, for Egypt environment. I'm happy to share with you that we have many strong women running very big firm and corporations in Egypt. And I can name at least 50 names from Egyptian strong women who are running billions of business in Egypt. And I'm proud as well as Arab African that, you know, in Egypt, we do always concern about our Africa. We belong to our Africa. And that's why I'm happy that my friend Jenny always invites me to any African discussion, which I'm proud to. And I really feel frustrated sometimes when I hear this stupid sentence saying, what did you do for allowing the white man to give? You don't need to convince any stupid white man to give you your rights. You are strong enough. Even the sky cannot make limits for you. We don't give a shit about the white man. Forgive my language, but this is really make me angry. You don't need any permission to go beyond the sky. You can do outstanding job whenever you are. And sure, as a husband and as a dad, I feel that our not task, our job in this life to support our wives, to get always behind their back, pushing and encouraging them beyond whatever it takes to make it happen. And really, I do not believe that some husbands are not allowed. I'm sorry, my internet, something happened. Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can, loud and clear.
Back to our white man allowing us to go beyond. Anyway, so I feel that one of the man's job to protect his family and to support his lovely wife, to go beyond whatever she's planning to go for. And any husband is not giving the suitable encourage, the suitable support, advice, guidance sometimes to his wife, he should rethink about his humanity and his 100% manhood. That's why all those strong women we can look around, you can feel that their families, husbands, spouses are always behind. It's not always husband. Sometimes it's a dad. Sometimes it's a brother. Sometimes it's a son, for example. I know lots of my friends, her husband died and her backbones are their son. So this is one of our role in this life. And what make me looking that we have a very promising environment for women empowerment, that whenever I look, as I'm representing at least 9, now we are 10 factory, we are representing 10 European factory exclusively in sanitary in Egypt. And when I look right and left, I can see very successful, outstanding women there. I can tell you outstanding stories about Astrid Rinke, who is leading in Grohe, Germany factory, leading the supply chain. I can tell you a marvelous story about Hannah van Zweden. She's leading the sales director for all Middle East area from her office in Poland. I can tell you lots of marvelous stories about my partner, Genevieve Duncan, who's doing an outstanding job in Ghanaian society as a wife, mom, businesswoman, mentorship. She's doing great job, in my opinion. I can tell you about Khadija Ben Hamma in Morocco, leading outstanding factory for cosmetics and beautiful oil skin from the Moroccan origin soil and oil land. We have surrounded by very talented, gifted women who deserve to be on top of any successful corporation. And I feel strange when sometimes asking me, what do you think about encouraging women? They took their places already, my friend. Wake up. They are there already. You don't need any kind of support. We need support sometimes. At least last but not least, I would like again to thank you for inviting me for this outstanding discussion. Again, thank you, Noila, to make it happen. Thank you, Sandra. Thank you, Genevieve. Thank you, Toto, for this. I cannot thank you enough about your presenting me on this very nice word. And I'm not the guy who's having this outstanding presentation. Like I would like to thank all speakers. Yesterday, I've been enjoying this discussion, and today as well. But I'm not that clever in making my word in presentation. I use my presentation in my financials figures only. but when it comes to open discussion like that, I prefer to talk from what in my heart. Thank you again. I would be always pleasure, Noila, to join all your fruitful sessions, and I'd be there to support any one of you. And at last, I would like to share with you some of our new initiative in Egyptian market. In my company, we open doors for Egyptian ladies who needs to learn about business, how to do her own business, FOC, free of charge. We are training them online, how to establish a company, how to make a presentation, how to explain her business plan, how to communicate with European, Chinese, American factories. We are doing this as our society role. I feel that we are responsible for do something for the society, especially supporting our amazing women. Thank you.
Wow, thank you so much, Ahmed. We really appreciate you. Thank you for sharing your insights about supporting women. And it's been quite insightful. But I have a few questions I would like to ask. Still regarding the topic, demolition stereotypes, social, cultural, and so forth. Getting spouses to support their wives' growth in the corporate world. In supporting their wives, not just wives, sisters, women,
Exactly.
in their lives. So the women in the men's life, getting the men to support spouses, brothers, fathers to support, like you just mentioned, that most times it may not just be the husband. There's a father, there's a brother, there's a son. It's beautiful because we can't make it all by ourselves. No man is an island. There's a popular saying that if you want to go fast in life, go alone. But if you want to go far, go as a team, meaning support. So thank you so much for talking about that. So I just want to ask a few questions. There's a myth that for a woman to be in the boardroom, she must be tough, very opinionated, and match her male counterparts boots to boots. Do you think it's one of the main stereotypes keeping a lot more women out of the boardroom or key leadership roles? What do you think?
In my opinion, I have myself in my crew, one of outstanding women I have ever met. She's doing great in our boardroom. So it doesn't make sense to make them away for taking decisions. They are smart. They can do outstanding job and add a real added value to the business. But sure, Toto, you should give her the line. You should give her the channel to feel free. Not to put pressure over her, not to limitate her aims and targets. It's always coming from the community inside this company, inside this corporation, in order to give them the freedom they need, the guidance they need, and to leave them free, not to put them as prisoners at the company. And believe me, if you did that and you being supportive to your team, men and women inside the corporation, I do believe that you would see outstanding job coming out there. And in my opinion, sometimes in my company, two of the factories we are representing, it came from one of our ladies' initiative. She suggested. Suggested to go, for example, she gave me an idea to go out of the books. She said, I'll give you one of our secrets. She said, Ahmed, this is the service era. We don't need to import a product and sell product in Egyptian market. Why don't we sell service? To leave somebody else to sell the product, and once those products need fixing, need maintenance, they will call us on our hotline. And guess what? Now we are establishing our Men in Blue. And don't misunderstand me when I said Men in Blue. Men in Blue because we have plumbers, men. We cannot send women to the plumbing, not because they are not tough. They are totally tough. But we respect our women. We do not need them to go to homes and fixing somebody a bathtub inside the bathroom. So now we are establishing our maintenance company. From where it comes, this idea? From smart lady working in our team. And she's, by the way, a member in the shareholders' big table in the company.
Beautiful. Wow, well done. Thank you. I have another question. In what practical ways can men, especially husbands, partners, help women take up leadership roles and board roles, regardless of they being wives and mothers, so that family life doesn't limit them from progressing in their career as women?
And in my opinion, sometimes in some families, it's difficult from a husband to see that his wife is concentrating on her dreams and her career path. But this is very limited percentage we are talking about. In the majority, because we cannot say that all husbands are helping wives and we are living a very happy life, and you are happy and I'm happy and we are a big happy family. This is not life. You know, you have this side and you have this other side as well. But in my opinion, the majority of husbands are supporting their women to go beyond what they are planning to, by guidance, helping sometimes in family works at home, just to give her time. Sometimes I know one of my friends, who's working with me since 25 years. His wife is a business lady, and he said sometimes I take care of the children while she's doing her Zoom conference. So absolutely, spouse can be the backbones for the woman in order to push her to the front line and to help, and not to feel sometimes jealous. On the contrary, her success is going to be your success. This is how normal people think, in my opinion. Yeah.
Hey, thank you so much. Thank you. We are really grateful. We appreciate your time with us and your insights. It's been very good. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Thank you. Please, let's put our hands together. A virtual applaud for Ahmed, Aziz. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for
my pleasure.
Us tonight. Thank you.